Early the next morning, Chintu is at a chaotic, run-down tea stall. A sleek, hyper-expensive luxury car pulls up, and out steps Jamini, the billionaire Vikram Singhanya's daughter, entirely alone. The tea vendor instantly recognizes her, and his hands start shaking as he pours. Jamini sighs, visibly annoyed. She tells him to treat her normally, pointing out she's just there for tea, not a throne. Chintu smiles at this. When their eyes meet, he doesn't flinch. Instead, he tells her the meaning of her own name. Jamini, he says, comes from Zameen, the earth, the ground that silently bears everyone's weight. That simple observation catches her off guard. For a brief second, the defensive armor drops, and Jamini offers a small, entirely genuine smile. Two people from entirely opposite realities sat at a street corner and shared a moment of quiet understanding. That fleeting interaction plants a seed that will grow to threaten her father's corporate empire. Later that evening, after hauling a heavy parcel up 8 flights of stairs, Chintu finds a young girl crying on the steps. Her mother is sick, and they have no money for medication. Without hesitation, Chintu hands over his entire day's earnings. Back in his room, Chintu finally rubs the magic lamp. The 847-year-old genie, Aatma, appears. Chintu doesn't ask for millions or a mansion. He asks for a small, self-sustaining grocery shop, just enough to feed himself and help those in need. Aatma falls completely silent. In 8 centuries, no one has ever made such a selfless request. But magic has rules, and Aatma introduces a strict, dangerous condition attached to this exact wish. Aatma outlines a 3-part prophecy. First, the shop attracts Vikram Singhania. Second, immense corporate pressure. Finally, a close ally begs Chintu to sell. Selling means abandoning the sanctuary. Refusing means enduring whatever personal pain Vikram inflicts. Chintu's purest, most innocent desire instantly activated a perilous ticking clock over his future. Now anyone he grows close to could become the weapon Vikram uses to destroy him. The next morning, Chintu gets a call about a cheap lease. It's a small, weathered grocery shop in a bustling alleyway. Within weeks, it becomes a thriving, honest safe haven where the poor are never turned away. Then Jamini returns. She shows up at the shop and notes the warmth of the place. Unprompted, she asks to help run it. Chintu agrees, and she begins coming in every morning. They naturally divide the labor. Chintu hauls the fresh produce from the morning market, while Jamini builds complex Excel spreadsheets to manage the inventory and track the finances. When Chintu asks how she learned to do this, she mentions watching her father. She admits she barely remembers her mother. Chintu softly replies that he doesn't remember his parents either. They discover a mutual, unspoken grief, finding comfort in shared silence. In a few short weeks, Jamini has become as much a fixture of the shop as Chintu himself. By integrating into his daily life, she has inadvertently filled the role of the close ally Aatma warned about. Meanwhile, Vikram Singhania receives an intelligence report. His scouts have flagged Chintu's popular new shop, which sits directly inside Vikram's targeted development zone. But his assistant adds one more crucial detail. Vikram's own daughter is secretly working alongside Chintu in that exact shop. Vikram's focus shifts immediately. He is no longer looking at a plot of land. He is looking at his daughter's defiance. Vikram drives to the shop alone. He looks around the modest room and attempts to buy Chintu's dignity, offering a check so large it would make anyone dizzy. Chintu flatly rejects him, stating the shop is not for sale at any price. Chintu's refusal leaves Vikram with only one path forward, to break the boy until the shop and Jamini's interest in it both crumble. The very next morning, a heavy brick shatters the shop's front window. There is no note, but the message from Vikram is clear. The physical attack is followed by rapid systemic strikes. Chintu's landlord issues an eviction notice to demolish the building, and the market suppliers refuse to sell Chintu any more goods. The promised pain has arrived. Extreme external pressure is now squeezing the humble sanctuary from all sides. Sitting in the dark with the magic lamp, Bablu begs Chintu tact. He urges Chintu to use his second wish to strike back at Vikram and stop the relentless attacks. Chintu refuses to seek magical revenge. Instead, he rubs the lamp and summons Aatma. He does not want to make a wish. He only has one question. Why is Vikram so desperate for this specific lamp? This diagram illustrates Aatma's strange reasoning. He keeps the truth locked in a vault, explaining that revealing it now would drive Chintu to act out of fear. Aatma insists the secret can only be unlocked when Chintu is ready to feel an organic emotion. Vikram's ancient tie to the lamp remains a secret for now, held back by a genie waiting for the right moment. But the prophecy continues to move forward, placing Jamini directly between her father's rage and Chintu's sanctuary.